Hey everyone, today I'll be playing Pretty Boy Panic. This game is a horror game. It's a horror game. So it's going to be some crazy stuff in here. Alrighty. What's your name? Alrighty. What are your pronouns? You've been hearing muffled voices in your sleep lately. Silent screams and giggles from an unknown source keeps you awake, keeps you on your toes. You of course assume the noises from your neighbors considering all the voices are coming through your walls. But lately the voices has been coming more and more strange. The sounds of doors slamming shut or blunt objects hitting something not that solid or splattering sounds leaves your mind into thinking not so pleasant things. You don't know what your neighbors do at night. And a part of you really doesn't want to know. Crunch, crunch. Crunch, splat, click. Strange rustling sounds awake you from your dreamless slumber. Ugh, what time is it now? Your eyes slowly open as your body forces itself awake. 3 a.m. Great. What the hell are they even doing? Heh, come inside. Just like your picture. Dag. Disgusting. Disgusting. You let out a sigh, knowing that now you are awake, it would be impossible for you to go back to sleep. Ever since you moved into your new apartment in Taua, it's been harder for you to get a good night's rest, and all the creaking and whispers you hear from your neighbors makes it almost impossible for your easily awoken self to get some sleep. The only good thing that comes out of your recent sleep deprivation is now you have more time to do work. Yay! I've got 2 graphs I need to fill out. Oh, some reports I need to make for James. You pull out your computer and start typing away. The deadline for the reports is next month, but I guess since I have time, I should just do it all now. So tiring. Like, what are they doing? It's so weird. Your voice is too loud. My neighbors will hear ya, you know? Every time I hear his annoying voice, I crave violence. Gritting your teeth, you try to type a little louder to drown out all your noise the neighbors are making. The muffled giggles and voices kept worming through your head. Come on, let's go into my room. Yeah, just go inside. Yeah, this is my room. Yeah, don't worry about how dark it is. Our door shut and the noise was gone. Finally, some peace and quiet. Even though you never met your noisiest neighbors, your impression of them was less than stellar. You often thought about confronting them or calling in a noise complaint, but ultimately decided against it due to the crippling fear of confrontation. Your eyes blink heavily as you continue to write your report. Soon you started to see the light trickle through your window. Barely any sleep, now I just have to get to work. Just lovely. Your tired body picked itself up off your work desk as you started to get ready for the day. Hopefully I don't pass out, this lack of sleep is really getting to me. Moonry, there you are, ready to start your day? No, I'm really not. Oh, Moonry, such a pessimist. Kelly lives a floor down from your apartment, thankfully. She works at the same office as you, so she often wants to walk together with you. She's extremely loud and upbeat, which can get annoying at times, but she buys you coffee occasionally, which makes her okay in your book. You look tired, Moonry. Noisy neighbors again? Yeah, Mr. Popular brought over another person and they will not shut up. Dang, that's awful. Man, if I ever see their faces, I'll give them a real talking to. No one disturbs my friend. Kelly raised her fist, shaking it at the roof. Ha, thanks, Kelly. You better get going soon. Don't want the boss man to get mad at us. Right, let's go. You and Kelly both head off to work. Kelly waved goodbye to you as she quickly sat at her desk. But just as you're about to do the same, a voice pulls you over. Ah, Moonry, I was wondering when you would show up here. I thought you tried to get to work earlier, such a shame. But I guess punctuation has never been your strong suit. I wish this man the most pain imaginable. But I'm on time. Have you never heard the saying, on time is always late? I will roll my eyes. No, but it sounds extremely stupid. Watch your tone to your higher up. James is one of the higher-ups in the company. He's stolen your spot of Employee of the Month too many times for you to count, leaving a sort of rivalry. Since James is a higher-up, he's allowed to push his work onto you with little backlash. Did you get my reports done? You mean your work? Yeah, I have it. Good. Send them to me and I shall see if you did a decent job. For your sake, it better be good. You rolled your eyes and sat down at your desk. Your fingers started to hurt with how much you typed, and your chest started to feel cold. The feeling all seemed familiar to you. Knowing that your body was on the brink of passing out, you knew there was only one solution. Ugh, I need some coffee. You pour yourself a large cup, not bothering putting any cream or sugar. You gulped down the crappy coffee that was provided in the break room. Gross. This will get me through the day, though. You slugged back to your desk to finish up the rest of your work. Hey, Mimi, ready to go? Finally, the day was over. Yeah, I'm ready. Not so fast. Oh my god, I cannot imagine working in this type of job setting with someone like this. I will literally lose my mind. James walks over to you carrying your report printed out. What's this? Your report that I did for you? Really? Because what I see is total crap. James sighs as he pushes glasses back up in his face. Redo it. What? I said redo it. There's no way I could possibly use something this terrible. But my shift ended and it's late. Well, I don't care. You can't leave here until your work is done. James shoved the document into my hand. I expect something better in the morning. Hey, you can't do that. Your shift is over. Have you never heard of overtime? Ugh, this is too frustrating. It better be done tomorrow. James walked out of the door, leaving me with the reports once again. Man, what an asshole. Oh shoot, sorry Mimri, I guess I have to leave without you. It's okay, Kelly. Sighing, you open up your computer once again. I'll see you later, okay? Don't stay up too late. Your fingers ran over your keyboard as the hours ticked away. Almost done. Your head turns. Who's there? Nothing but silence follows your question. God, I must really be going crazy. Sipped them some coffee as you quickly finish up the reports. That should do it. Stretching your back, you got your stuff and headed back to your apartment. You arrived back at the complex at 12 a.m. Crunch, snap? Such a mess. One of your neighbors were being noisy again. Muffled whispers filled your ears as your anger started to rise. This asshole. Had they seriously never heard of whispering? Something inside you started to snap. I don't know what to do. Should we just release our anger? Let's release our anger. With all the strength you could summon, you kicked at the door that was causing the most noise. Hey asshole, it's 12 a.m. Shut the hell up. Everything went silent. You hear someone fiddling with the lock. Oh crap. It's not like you wanted to actually talk to them, you just kinda wanted to vent your anger. A nervous rush was sent down your spine. Actually, let's just face them. You puffed off your chest and stood your ground. I had enough of this asshole's noise, it's time to end this. The door opened and you were met face to face with one of your neighbors. Your jaw dropped ever so slightly. You didn't know what you were expecting your neighbor to look like, but certainly not like this. The man's eyes looked down at you up and down with a chillingly cold expression. His extremely soft features contrasted with the pissed off vibe he was giving you. Were you the one who kicked my door? You break out of your trance and tried not to stutter out a reply. Well, you always... The man scoffed. Jeez, take a breathe. Out of breath, he went so far to disturb me, might as well tell me what the hell your problem is. His harsh tone made you forget about how pretty he looked. This dick. You cleared your throat and stood up straight. Oh, look at you getting all serious. Scary. You grit your teeth as your face starts to flush with anger. I've been staying up all night for the past 2 months now because of you and your other 2 neighbors. Like seriously, can you turn down all the freaking clickety-clackling I hear from your room? Well, I'm not sure what to tell you. The walls are thin and I can't really stop making the noises. And why is that? Because I work from home. Sometimes my job gets a little... I guess you should say loud. Besides, why the hell aren't you getting onto the other guys? I mean, they make way more noise than me. Especially Tile. Weirdo is always bringing chicks in here. He's got a point there. Kinda just kicked the door closer to your foot. Still, there's no way you're going to lose this argument with all the sleepless nights you've been through. Just because they make a lot of noise doesn't mean you don't make a lot as well. Ugh. Look, I see that you're clearly sleep deprived, and I'll admit I might have a teeny tiny little fault in that. So how about this? I'll talk to the guys and tell them to keep their activities silent after, let's say, 2 a.m.? You glared at him. Fine, 11:30 or something. Would that make you less grumpy? No, stopping at 11:30 still seemed pretty late, but considering the amount of sleep that you're getting now, you could take what you get. But there were some parts of you that you wanted to make this guy really pay for keeping up all night. I actually want something more. This isn't enough. Cross your fingers with a huff. Arms with a huff. After all the stuff I've been through, not a chance. The man let out an annoyed sound. So bossy. Fine, what do you want? You didn't really know what you wanted from this guy, you just wanted to get under his skin. You found your bride trying to think of something he could get you. The man let out a loud sigh. Okay, how about I get you lunch or something like that? You can order anything you like, really. Not a dent in my wallet, if you want to. Free food? That was an enticing offer. He let out a hum, eyeing him. Okay, I shall accept. You better not go back on your word because I'm going to order so much food. Fantastic. Your name's Lee, by the way. I feel like if I'm going to be buying your lunch, you should get to know my name other than meal ticket nosy neighbor. Well, my name is Moonry. Cool, see you tomorrow, Moonry. He went back into his apartment. He yawned, the whole complex was silent. Your whole body relaxes onto your bed as sweet nothingness fills your ears. But even through the silence, there's some sort of business in the air. Extremely silent, clicking of a lock, breaths breaths that are a little too close to your ear made you feel uneasy in your deep sleep. It was almost as if someone was watching you. That's weird. That's creepy. Your eyes opened as the bright midday sun assaulted your retinas. Ugh, what time is it? 11:45? I slept for that long? Man, I must have really needed it. Good thing it's Saturday, I'd be totally fired. I still should get out of bed. Hey, you in there? Right, the lunch. Come on, you can't waste my money in bed, you know. You could throw on some casual clothes. Hey, you look well rested. Yep, my first night of real sleep. It was so... Some part of me wanted to say unsuddenly. Nice, yeah, it was really nice. Good, I'm glad. I talked to the guys this morning, so no more disturbances after 11:30. Even though this is one of the guys that was causing you so much sleep depravity, you find it sweet that he talked to your other neighbors for you. I thought they were all guys living in the same apartment. I didn't know there were neighbors all around. Thanks, that really means a lot. Does that mean you won't spend all my money on food? No, I'm still going to do that. A man walked out of one of the rooms next to yours. His eyes immediately hooked onto Lee. Morning, Q? Rough night? Oh, is that a freak off snake face? The man looked at your direction for a brief moment. Ugh. The man scurried back into his room. What happened to him? He got beat up. Come on, it's almost lunchtime. Lee took your hand and rushed you out of the complex. Why is he taking your hand like that? That's a bit too fast, doesn't you think? You and Lee walked around downtown for a bit, deciding on a place to eat at. You were craving something sweet and Lee suggested a small little bobbing shop near the train station. It was hot and sweet frozenness of the dessert seemed rather refreshing. The shop was filled with what you assume were college students on their day off. Kids these days, shouldn't they be studying? You found yourself reminiscing on the days where you would forget school and just have fun with your friends. The memory seemed so distant, it was hard to envision yourself once being so carefree. Speaking of carefree, James sent you more work last night. Ugh, I guess I'll do it tonight. Hey, are you going to order? Your doctor fell back into reality as Lee nudged you aside. There's a lot on the menu, but the question remains, did I still want to waste this guy's money? Yes, I really don't care. Free food was free food. No way I was passing up the opportunity to get as much as possible without repercussion. You turned to cashier as you started listing off the things you wanted from the menu. Lee just stared at you with a smile as you kept listing things off. Ugh. Lee ordered a mango one and paid. You know, you're going to have to eat all that. Oh, I know. Trust me. Lee just laughed. Okay, let's find a place to sit. You and Lee sat down at one of the tables, away from the crowd of college students. A lady brought over Lee's food. Lee started to eat the frozen treat, his eyes locked onto you, almost as if he was examining you. Munch, munch, munch. Is there something on my face? Nah, munch, munch. I just wanted to see your face when all the food comes out. The lady came again, trying to balance 3 plates of food. She haphazardly set the food down on the table. Wow, that's really a lot of food. I might have miscalculated how much I can take. Well, you better eat because I paid like $6.70 for it. Sorry to eat the atrocious amount of food you got for yourself. You look up at Lee's face. Even with his mouth full of shaved ice, mango ice, he somehow still looks so pretty. How could I have not seen him before? Maybe I should find out more about this mysterious man. What do you do for work? I guess I could say I'm a website developer. Oh, that's cool. What websites do you develop? Lee shoved another spoonful of mango ice in his mouth. Munch, munch. I guess he isn't able to answer your question while eating. So, what about you? Dude, just eat then talk. Okay, sorry. What do you do for work? Oh, I'm just in marketing. It's soul crushing, but it gets the bills paid, you know? Yeah, I get it. Work can be hard sometimes. It's easy to get overly stressed. Yeah. You ate another spoonful. I'm sorry, you seem really nice. It sucks that your job isn't. You both finish your frozen desserts. Let's head back. I had a lot of fun today with you. You're really cool to hang out with. I had fun too. We should do this again sometime. Alright, he wasn't much of a weirdo. For now. Ever since then, you and Lee started to hang out more. Well, kind of. Since he stopped doing whatever the hell he was doing at 2 a.m., you started to see him outside the complex. It was almost like a little routine for you guys. You come back to work and Lee would be doing something outside of his room. You guys would say hi or chat, then go out and eat or something. You weren't sure if it was because you saw him so much or because he was nice to you. But for some reason you feel... Did he grow his hair? Loopy when you see him. His words fail to reach you as butterflies start to swarm in your stomach. Moonray. Ha, you there? You push down the fluttery feelings. Yeah, sorry, just tired. You gotta stop working so much overtime. All work and no downtime can scramble your brains. I know, but there's just so much work recently. And it feels like the only time I feel relaxed is when I'm with you. Well, let me finish up here, then we can relax together. Let me ask what's in the boxes. So noisy. Don't worry, it's not a dead body or anything like that. Just some computer stuff. Oh, there must be a lot of computer stuff. Yep, lots and lots. Lee cleared his throat. Okay, I'll just put these down, then we can go. Maybe I should ask to carry it. Even though your little crush on Lee seems to be working out, your sleep hasn't been. Even though your neighbors stopped all the noise after 11:30, you still feel uneasy. It wasn't that you couldn't get any sleep. You actually can't seem to stay awake no matter how much coffee you try to pump into your bloodstream. You started to become almost warningly scared of sleeping in your own room. You would swear up and down that someone was breathing on you or touching your face while you slept. And last week, while you were sleeping, one of your back molars suddenly disappeared. You talked to the dentist and they said the most logical conclusion would be it fell out and you swallowed it in your sleep. Is that possible? But for some reason that doesn't sit right with you. Please just stay up a little longer. Your body felt weak as you tried with all your strength to stay awake. Why can't I ever get a peaceful rest? You try to sit up straight, but your mind goes blank as your body collapses into a dreamless sleep. You awake with a shudder. You could have sworn you felt someone breathe on you last night. Don't think about it, Moonray. Moonray. You slept in again. You need to get going. You shook the thoughts out of your head and got ready for work. Hey, ready to go? Yeah? Hey, is something wrong? You look really worn out. Yeah, I'm fine. Just the amount of overtime is really getting to me, is all. I can't believe James is making you work such long hours. It's okay, I really don't mind too much. Let's just get going. We wanted to get out of this complex as soon as possible. Okay, I'm going to my desk. Look, Marie, if James starts bothering you with overtime again, please say no. I know it might seem like he has a ton of power here, but he really doesn't. Thanks, Kelly, but I'll be fine. Okay. You You continue to type away at your computer, slowly working through each document, graph, and report. You back and your figure starts to ache after you're done. Finally, I'm done. You close your computer with a satisfied click. Now James can't bother me. What can I do? You jump as James suddenly showed up behind you. Oh, God, don't scare me like that. James rolls his eyes. You got plans this evening? Well, never mind, I don't really care. The way I would have handed it back. James handed you a stack of documents. I need these done by tonight. But I finished on my work. Oh wow, good job for doing what you're supposed to do. Would you like a gold star? This is a real adult world, Memory. Sometimes you have to do extra work. And extra work. James placed more documents on your desk. You shall do. You want to lash out at James, but you're too tired to fight right now. Hey, you've been giving Memory so much work this past week. Give it a rest already. I don't think this has anything to do with you, Kelly. Shouldn't you be going home by now anyway? Yes, I should be going home right now with Memory, but you keep giving her extra work. Everyone has to do extra work, it's part of life. If you can't handle it, then you should just quit. This is workplace harassment, James. If you keep this up, I'm going to have to report you to HR. I like to see you try. James pointed to the documents on your desk. Do them. Oh my god, James seems to be... That's it, I'm sending a note to HR. Kelly opened up her phone and started typing what seemed to be a wordy email to HR. That dick. I'll make sure he gets fired. Maybe we should send it ourselves, right? I mean, it has to come from us. I'll send the note to HR. I'll send it. I should have done this a long time ago. Awesome. You type a rather lengthy note to HR and close your computer. Let's get out of here. I'm not doing his work anymore. You leave the documents on the counter and head off to the apartment together. You're back from work. Overtime again? Nope. Kelly took your arm and high-fived your hand. No more overtime after HR gets it back to us. You laugh at Kelly's antics. Yeah, thanks, Kelly. Kelly, I haven't seen you around before. Yeah, I live a floor down. Wait a minute. Are you Henry's neighbor? Yeah, what's it to you? You shouldn't be so loud at night. Kelly, it's okay, we figured it out. Oops, sorry, I guess I'm just defensive right now. Are you a friend or something? Yep, we're basically best friends. Huh, I see. Well, I'm going to hit the hay. Weekend's tomorrow and I want to sleep in. See you later. I should probably go too, I'm tired. Henry, wait. I have something to talk to you about. Sure, what is it? Look, we're friends, right? I just wanted to say, I really like us as friends. Just friends. Your heart sank with these words. I know how you feel about me. I don't really feel the same way. This whole week I thought I liked you, but the more I hung out with you, the more I realized I like you better platonically. I'm sorry if this makes things awkward and all. No, not at all. I'm just happy to be your friend, Lee. Thank you. That makes me feel so much better. I'll see you tomorrow, Minri. I hope everything works out with HR. Bad relationship ends. Oh, alrighty. I'm back. And I'm going to just go to sleep. You breathe in and out. Nothing good will come out if you're trying to start a fight with neighbors you don't even know. You sigh and hang your head as you sluggishly walk to your room. Hey, please? Once again, faint voices fill your ears. I have no idea what they're saying. The clicking and clacking coming from one neighbor and voices coming from another. You knew sleep would not be achievable tonight. A shiver was sent down your spine. What are they doing in there? The voices, which are usually rather inappropriate, seem strangely different. Leave. The desperation and soft running was silent but definitely noticeable. Curiosity was eating you up inside. You decided to listen a little closer. Want me to? Please? Your heart pounded in your chest as your mind started to wander. You couldn't tell if it was just some more gross noises or something different. Scratch, scratch, scratch. It was faint, but you could definitely hear it. Someone was scratching at the ground next door. Oh. There was a voice clear as day, but a loud thump cut it off. You started to realize there was no more sound in the complex. No more voices. Maybe you were overthinking this, but You feel like something happened to the other voice. Oh my god, should we be nosy or just go? Let's just go to sleep while it's silent. Nope, I'm definitely overthinking it. Your eyes shifted to your door. They're probably just doing something weird in there. No need to concern myself over it. You yawned, the whole complex was silent. Turning over in your cupboards, you closed your eyes. Which, even in your deep sleep, you could hear it. It was so faint, too faint to wake you up, but it was there. The sounds of bones being broken. Oh god. And skin getting ripped apart. He's a serial killer. It was funny how your brain can envision what it would actually look like in your sleep. You awoke with a shudder. You looked at your clock. 5:30 a.m. Of course, even my body won't let me go to full 8 hours, even with silence. It was a good thing it was Saturday, or else you'd be too disheveled to working for work. Her eyes spilled out crusty, and your mind was reeling, trying to remember what you were dreaming about. Whatever it was, it definitely wasn't good. Bang? What the? A loud slam on the door rang through your ears. I've had it. Listen to me, pretty boy. I'm not gonna let someone who lets people play with her heart easily. I love a scroll? You can't just dump me like that. Sorry, but I couldn't have dumped you if we weren't together. Oops, smack. Asshole, how dare you? I'm sorry, May. It's Gia, you dirt jerk. You heard a string of curses and stomps. Silence fills the air. He's crying. You hear muffled sobs coming from one of your neighbors. Even though this guy was one of the main causes of your sleepless agony, you can't help but feel pity for him as you hear the silent sobs through the wall. But you can't remember the girl's name. You sighed and got out of bed still in your pajamas. Maybe it was because you were still tired, maybe it was because you were just curious, but you felt like you should comfort him. Maybe you could talk about the noise he's been making at night. The sobs got a little louder as you walked outside. You saw a rather tall man slumped on the ground with his head in his knees, silently crying his eyes out. I mean, what did he expect to happen? He brings so many women over, at least one of them was bound to get mad. You slowly approached the man. Hey, buddy. You okay? The man flinched and immediately stood up to face you. Yeah, I'm fine. Your eyes widened a little. This was the lady killer? You didn't know what you're expecting your neighbor to look like, but certainly not like this. He was almost intimidatingly tall, but had such a sweet-looking face it canceled out. The air around him smelled like sweet flowers that reminisced of women's perfume. His calm, soothing voice sent shivers down your spine. Even in his distraught state, he looked so pretty. Hey! The man waved his hand in front of your face. You've been silent for a while. Did you space out, or... You flushed at the sudden realization that you were just staring at this man you barely knew. Yeah, sorry, spaced out. You felt like digging a hole in the ground and burying yourself in it. God, this is too embarrassing. I'll go complain about the noise to him some other time. I think I should get going. Hope your face feels better. Wait, please. I'm sorry, it's just... I've never seen you around before. Are you from this complex? You pointed to your room. Well, I did come out of this room just now, huh? Right, sorry. The man seemed uneasy as he played with the hem of his shirt, his eyes scaling you. That must mean you're the new tenant that moved in a couple of months ago? It's nice to finally meet you. My name is Tayo. Tayo held out his hand in an extremely awkward display of introduction. You took his hand, shaking it. Nice to meet you too, I'm Minri. Tayo nodded, his grip on your hand got a little tighter. His eyes suddenly locked onto your hands for an uncomfortable amount of time before he looked back up, releasing you from his strong grip. Wow, your hands are so soft. Oh my gosh. Any butterflies you were feeling about this guy suddenly disappeared. With the creepy words that came out of his mouth. I mean, I guess it would be creepy. A shiver was sent down your spine. Maybe you were being too judgy, or maybe it was because he seemed so jumpy, but something felt off about this guy. I'm so sorry about the noise this morning. I was in a bit of a misunderstanding with one of my, friends. That was not a friend. Pushing away the feelings of uneasiness. It's alright. I'm used to all the noise by now anyway. Tao's eyes looked at you one more time. He smiled and walked a little closer to you. Hey, it was really nice of you to check if I was okay. The air turned cold and sinister around you and Tayo. Maybe I should... God. Your phone rang. James was calling you. Oh, sorry, I gotta take this. You breathed a sigh of relief. At least James was good for something. Oh, of course. You waved goodbye to Tayo and stepped back into your room. You picked up your phone. About time you picked up. Do you keep everyone who calls you waiting this long? The relief you felt from James calling you quickly turned to bitterness. What do you want, James? Also, why are you calling me? Isn't it more professional to email your coworkers? Hey, don't forget who you're talking to. Leaf, you must know our company can see all our work emails. So they can't see your abuse of power. I get it. What was that? Nothing. That's what I thought. Anyway, I have some work I need you to complete. Do you know the conference with corporate that's coming up soon? Of course, everyone's been working their asses off preparing for that thing. Tell me about it. I've been drowning in all this work just to appease those stuck-up assholes. Yeah, you mean drowning in all the work that you make me do. That's why I'm calling you. Look, I know I'm hard on you, but you're the only person who really knows how to work hard. I want you to help me make the slideshow. All the other guys pushed this onto me, and there's no way I can do this on my own. The way I would not help this man. Well, that sounds awful, James, but why do you think I would ever help you when all you've been doing is pushing all your work onto me? Because if you help me, I'll talk to corporate and get you promoted. There's no way. Promoted? Man, this guy's lying straight up. You wouldn't believe your ears. Getting promoted seemed like a distant dream. God, if I get promoted, I can finally make enough money to move out of this noisy complex or maybe get a TV. This seems way too good to be true. That's why he's doing it on the phone. No! I'll get it in email. If you want to help me out, I'll talk to corporate. I know a guy who'll get you that promotion. Part of you didn't believe James, but considering all the amount of work you already had, it's not like it would bother you if you had a bit more. I would not help this man. He's obviously lying. That's why he's calling on the phone. Let's save that. I will not help James. He sucks. I see. Well, this isn't the smartest choice. I respect it nonetheless. Fortunately, since I will be the only one doing the slideshow, I won't have time to do my regular work. So I have some new assignments for you to do. What? But you already gave me so much extra work. Come on, just a few more grabs and reports won't kill you. Be a team player, Moonray. James, you can't expect me to do all your work until your stupid slideshows are done. Well, I don't think anyone will mind. Corporate knows how much I've been working. I'm sure they don't mind if a coworker helped me out a bit. But I'm already doing so much, then do more. I'll send you the reports you need to do. Good luck. James hung up the phone. Her heart raced. Shit, why didn't I just agree with him? Right? He's just lying. There's no way. You slumped down to the floor knowing that the copious amounts of work was about to be sent to you. The entire weekend was filled to the brim with work. The noise from your neighbors kept you up enough for you to finish at least a bit of it. Your head throbbed and your body was sore. You were shivering at the thought of the weekend being over and the workload only doubling in the office. Henry! You tear your eyes away from your computer and quickly get your work clothes on. Morning, Henry. Oh my god. What happened to you? Nothing, just catching up on a little extra work is all. Just a little? The bags on your eyes look like they're about to reach the floor. Are you sure you shouldn't take the day off of work? You don't really look fit to work. No, I'm fine. If I take a sick day, then there'll just be more work that'll pile up. What type of extra work is making you so burnt out? I told Kelly about the slideshow and how you refused to help James with it. Seriously? I can't believe that asshole was using his power to torture you like this. Now it's my fault. I should have just agreed to help him. Don't say that, Mary. I can't believe James is harassing you like this. Maybe we should go to HR. As nice as that sounds, going to HR would be too much of a mess. They most likely appeal to James, thus making you seem like the bad coworker. There's no need to worry, Kelly. I can manage stress well. A few extra paperwork is nothing for me to gripe about. You gave Kelly a reassuring smile. Okay, if you say so. Shoot, it's already 8 o'clock. Let's hurry to work. You and Kelly ran to your office. Breathed out sigh of relief, right on time. Kelly sat at her desk, shooting me a smile before she opened her computer. Stretch your back to work. Typing away at the computer, your head started to ache. Couldn't tell if it was all from the caffeine you've been actively pumping into your bloodstream or the lack of sleep and proper food. Your chest started to hurt, and your breath felt cold. Maybe I just need more coffee? Oh god. Your head hit your desk and everything went blank. There was a complete silence for a few seconds. Your body released in the forced break he gave you. Henry. Sleeping on the job? My god, this guy pisses me off. God, it's like you have no respect for this company at all. Shit, did I pass out? You grab your head and sighed. Sorry, I just blacked out a little, is all. Aw, really? Do you need medical attention? Or can you just suck it up and act like an adult? Seriously, making a scene like that? You wanted to scream, your head hurt. You passed out and yet you were labeled a professional for fainting. Sorry. It's alright. I have some work for you to do. I sent it to your email, expected to be all done by today. You tried to protest the work, considering the state you were in, but James ran off too quickly. Damn it. You opened up your computer and started to chip away at the piles of work given to you. Your body and brain ached as your work quickly turned into overtime. Finally, at 11:30, you were done. Closed up your computer, and you wanted so badly to curl up into a corner and cry. Hey, Moonray? Ah, Kelly. You scared me. Why are you still here? It's so late. Come on, just because you have some extra work doesn't mean you can get out of walking home with me. You must have waited so long. I don't mind at all. It would be so dangerous for you to go out alone on a night like this. Kelly helped you pack up your stuff and patted you on the shoulder. You must be so exhausted. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to sleep though. My mind is racing and my neighbors will shut up. Kelly hesitated a bit before she finally spoke. There is a place that relieves a lot of stress for me. What do you mean? Well, whenever I feel too stressed out to work, I go to this underground club. I kind of just drink my cares away there. It's really fun. You were a little shocked. Kelly clubbing? She didn't really look like the type who would be into that. If you want, we can go there together. Maybe it'll relieve some stress for you? Clubbies didn't seem like something you would do. People who usually go to clubs were like young or just sad bachelors. But drinking your cares away with a friend did seem nice. Okay, that sounds fun. Can't drink too much though. I don't need a hangover on top of this migraine. Yes, let's go. James sucks. I hope something happens to him. I hope he gets hit by a bus. You and Kelly walked a few blocks down until you reached a dark alleyway. Your blood turned cold as Kelly suddenly stopped in her tracks and shuffled over to the right wall. You can't tell anyone else about this place, okay? The people there don't want the word to get out. You nodded. You definitely knew this was a bad idea, but for some reason you just kept following Kelly. Kelly knocked 3 times on the wall. A section of the wall split apart, revealing a door that led to a deep staircase. This is going to be so much fun. You gave a half smile to Kelly as she locked your arms with you and took you downstairs. The faint sound of music hit your ears as you continued down the stairs. You took a deep breath as Kelly opened the door to the club. Here we are. Immediately your eyes were assaulted with color. You signaled the bartender to bring you another drink. You took a long sip of the bitter tonic that the the crowd. Don't be stubborn. Tayo disappeared into the crowd of people, leaving you with... Oh. So you're Tayo's neighbor. You nodded. You got a sinister feeling for her. I guess I have nothing to worry about. Excuse me? Listen, I know you must be reeling with all the attention Tayo was giving you, but just a word of advice, he does that to everyone. Well, he obviously doesn't like you. You stared at her a bit confused. I think you have the wrong idea. I'm not interested in Tayo. Ha, I know you're not. If you did, then we have a real problem. Just stay away from Tayo. You don't know what you're getting into. I would just flip her off. You stuck out your middle finger. F off, you brat. I already told you I'm not interested in him. Whatever, I was just warning you. You might want to leave soon anyway. Pigs just stay in their pen, you know. We don't want people to worry. You grip your drink tight on your hands. Sorry, did I hit a nerve? Hey, could you come over here? Well, that's my cue. She smirked at you and started back to the crowd. Man, what's your problem? What the hell was that? Kids these days. You sighed, your headache was coming back. You motioned over to the bartender. Can I get another drink? You looked in the crowd trying to find Kelly. I'm sure she's fine. Your night, feeling more and more stressful by the second, was filled to the brim with the drinks you ordered. You would think the bartender would have cut you up by now, but he seems to have no qualms about letting you drink your heart out. Didn't even know what time it was. Your head was cloudy. Your hand fell on your shoulder. Oh hey, Tayo. Words got jumbled together as you tried to form coherent words. Miri, how many drinks do you have? You shrugged your shoulders. 10 or maybe 25? 25? No, wait, definitely around 10. Tayo looked around the club nervously and then started straight at the bartender. Tayo angrily pointed to the drinks and the bartender shook his head. Tayo let out a sigh of relief. Miri, where's your friend? I think it's time for her to leave. Not sure. She left me. Well, that's not good. Can you tell me what your friend looks like? Like, short and stuff? Very descriptive. Do you have her phone number or... You slowly pull out your phone and tried to call Kelly's number. Tayo grabbed your phone. What are you doing? Just texting your friend, don't worry. Tayo texting Kelly to come meet you guys at the bar. Drink some water and try to clear your head a bit. Tayo pass you a glass of water. When did he even get a glass? I don't know. He seems so sketchy. Do we just drink the water? I mean, we never liked him from the start because he was kind of creepy. Let's just drink the water and see what happens. He took the water, taking small sips of it. Thanks. No problem. It's important to drink water after you drink. It prevents bad hangovers. Henry. Oh God, I'm so sorry about leaving you. My friend was calling me over and I owed her a favor. Sitting Kelly's face gives you a rise of emotions. Yes, you were angry at her for leaving you at a club that you'd never been to, but another part of you was just sad she left you. Kelly looked over at Tayo. Who's this? Oh, this is Tayo. He's my neighbor. I felt dizzy and faint. I'm tired. That's okay, I'll take you home. You can just rest. What? No way, I'll take her home. You really think I'm just going to let you kick my intoxicated friend home? Not a chance, buddy. She lives right next to me, though. You can come with us if you don't trust me. Also, I don't think you should be talking considering how you just left Memory here all by herself the whole night. Kelly clenched her fist. Alright, let's just have Memory decide. What? We have to decide? Memory, would you like me to accompany you home? Should we ever accompany her? Obviously, I would never do this in real life. I will always go with a friend. I'm tempted to just go with Tayo here, but let's just say yes. Oh. I feel safer with Kelly. That's fair. Okay, you can just rest, Memory. We'll get you home. You nodded as your head fell to the table. Yeah, I shouldn't have drank that water. Your body relaxed as the much-needed rest overtook your body. You haven't felt so calm in a long time. In your deep sleep, you could hear footsteps and the silent sound of cars driving by. You stirred as you clung tighter onto whatever you're resting on. Wait, what am I laying on? You open your eyes. The colorful city lights seeped through your half-awake eyes. Your body was swaying as you realized you were off the ground. Tayo was carrying you on his back. Your face flashed as you gripped tighter onto him. Careful, you'll make me lose balance. What are you doing? I'm carrying you back. Sorry if it's weird. I was just going to help you walk, but then you kept flopping over, and I just didn't want you to hit your flat head on the floor. So I thought this was the next best option. You looked around. Where's Kelly? Right here? You looked over at Kelly was right behind Tayo, crossing her arms. I'm here to make sure this guy doesn't do anything. I'm not going to do anything. Thanks, Kelly. Tayo, I'm pretty sure I can walk on my own. I don't think that's a good idea. You're pretty drunk. Yeah, you fell like 4 times. We're almost there. You can just rest. Hey now, if Mumi doesn't want your help, then she doesn't need it. Oh my god, shut up. No, we just told him to shut up. What was that, pretty boy? Nothing. I could put you down if you like, Memory, but I'd rather carry you if you're still loopy. Your head did still a bit fuzzy, and your body did need to sleep. Okay, thanks, Tayo. No problem, just relax, we'll get you home safe. Her eyes close again as you let Tayo carry you home. You could hear voices in your sleep. They were so faint you could barely make them out. Okay, where's your keys? I'm not sure. Ugh, I need to go soon. Hurry up and search your pockets. I don't feel comfortable searching around the clothes of a woman I don't know very well. Huh, funny, you usually don't have that problem. Could you just leave already? The bickering continued on. Your mind couldn't register what they were saying, so the conversation faded away in your brain. You hear faint sounds in the morning rush. Ugh. Your head pounded. You were grateful that there was no bright sun to worsen your screaming hangover. We didn't do that report for James. Wait, my windows don't have good blinds. The sun should be in my eyes right now. You open your eyes to see you wearing your normal bed. Oh God, where am I? You sat up and ran over to the door. You ran to a room that was much bigger and cleaner than your complex. Oh, you're up. Ah! Yeah? Tayo suddenly appeared in front of you. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. You looked at him and then around the room. Did I spend the whole night here? Oh yeah, about that. I couldn't find your keys to your room last night and I didn't want to wake you up, so I just let you crash here. I slept on the couch, don't worry. Well, it was a little creepy you slept in your neighbor's bed, but it was sort of nice that you didn't just leave you on the floor of the complex. Thanks, that's actually really sweet. It's no problem. I made some breakfast if you'd like some. I have some painkillers. I quickly took the painkillers from Tayo and swallowed them dry. Thanks, my head is literally killing me. As your head pounded, you were reminded of James and the workload you're supposed to be doing right now. Oh crap, what time is it? Almost 10:30, what's wrong? Your heart sank as you just realized the gravity of your mistake. Oh god. I'm so late for work. You slumped down to the couch, holding your face in your hands. All of that work, all those reports. James. Shit, James is really going to kill me. He wanted to tear your hair out. James is totally going to torture me when I get back. Are you okay? No, I'm late for work. Can't you just go in sick? I mean, you really aren't in the greatest condition to work. Yeah, I get that a lot. Even if I do call in sick, my coworker will literally make my life a living hell when I come back. Why would they do that? I wish I knew. Ever since he got promoted, he's been hell-bent on making me absolutely miserable. That's awful. Is there any way you could talk to about it? You shake your head. Tayo sighed and sat down with you. I get it. I know how it feels to have no one to turn to in a stressful time. If you ever need someone to talk to about it, I'll just be next door. Us workaholics need to stick together. Tayo smiled at you and the butterflies you felt when you first met him rose up again. Thanks. You and Tayo ate breakfast together, and you called in sick, giving your first day off in a while. You felt comfortable with Tayo. You guys started to hang out more often after you were done with work. You, of course, eventually told him about the noise that he and your other neighbors were making. He eventually got them to stop making noise so late, and Tayo stopped bringing his friends all together, leaving the complex dead silent that night. It was a good thing he was friends with the other two, or else they never shut up. They're all working on something together. They're all so suspicious. Your bond with Tayo only grew the more time you spent together. Your hangouts soon turned into a dinner date, and every free moment you had felt like Tayo time was somehow crammed in. You didn't mind that much, though. Having Tayo around also made you feel safe as well as calm, especially since Kelly and James went missing. What? Kelly. Oh no! I really don't care about James, but Kelly. The news report came out a few days ago. You were shocked at the news. You saw Kelly at work just a day before she went missing, although you didn't talk to her. The fact that Kelly was missing kept you up at night. What if she was kidnapped? What if she's... You shivered at the thought. The police would find her soon. Try not to think about it. At least sleeping. You and Tayo were once again hanging out together. You wanted to try to introduce a cool new show about gods played by handsome men. Tayo quickly fell asleep as soon as the second episode started. Tayo, you're missing the best part. Are they watching... What was it called? The show called Heaven's Blessing? I think it's called Heaven's Blessing. You nudged Tayo a little. Sorry. It's kind of hard not to fall asleep to this. What are you talking about? This is a thrilling story of romance and drama. I think you just like the handsome men in it. Well, having pretty actors does help. Oh no, it's called Heaven's Official Blessing. That's what it was called. That's what I feel like the show that she was talking about. Well, it's not just about that. It's about the passion and visuals in the show. Okay. Tayo went silent for a bit before he cuddled up closer to you. Riri, I really like to spend time with you. Even if your shows suck. It doesn't suck, you just have to give it a chance. I would give it a chance if napping wasn't way more fun. Tayo's arms wrapped around you. It's good white noise at least. Your heartbeat quickened. You felt as though you and Tayo's relationship was special, even if you guys didn't really label anything. I like spending time with you too, you know. You wanted time to stop here, you and Tayo, just laying here together. Tayo's head fell to your neck as once again he fell asleep. You sighed, his body was so warm. Your eyelids started closed as you suddenly didn't care about the show anymore. You stretched your back as you yawned. Ever since Kelly went missing, you had to remind yourself to get up on time each morning. Time to go. Your heart ached as you walked alone to work, still thinking about Kelly. You sat down at your desk, opened your computer. As you started to work, something fell off in the office. Your coworkers were talking more than normal to each other, and everyone seemed on edge. One of your coworkers walked over to your desk near the end of the day. Hey, we got an email from corporate saying that work ends early today. Really? What's the occasion? Oh, you didn't hear? Kelly and Jane's bodies were found yesterday. Oh shoot, James didn't deserve to die. Oh no. Your heart dropped. What? I know, I was shocked too when I heard it. The way they die, ugh, it just makes me nauseous just to think about it. Some crazed murderer cut off all their limbs before dumping them in a junkyard. Oh my god. The police are doing an investigation here for the rest of the week. I hope this murderer doesn't have a thing against people working here. Your pulse quickened as you packed your things. Your worst fear came true. Kelly was dead. Your mind was racing. You didn't know what you were feeling. Fear? Grief? You didn't know, but you did know that you wanted all those thoughts to stop. Tayo, I need to go see Tayo. You walked through the rain to your complex. The cold droplets chilled your skin. All you wanted to do was go see Tayo and talk about everything with them. You stepped into the complex. You see Tayo's purple hair in the distance. Tayo, your breath hitched as you took a step back away from him. Oh, he's with that. Ugh. I was just being a friend. Tayo was holding, can I call her Shio? Close to him. Thanks for agreeing to meet with me. I heard around that you got a girlfriend. I was scared, you know. Does this mean you like me? Tayo smiled at her. How could I not? You're so beautiful. His eyes looked blank as Shio brought her face closer to kiss him. Tayo laughed as he pushed Shio. How did I say it? I can't say the name right. Shio off of him. Maybe it was your eyes playing tricks on you, but his face almost looked disgusted as he did. Weren't a guy when you do that? Hey, let's take this inside. I don't think I can wait anymore. I don't know. Should we call him out? I mean, you guys weren't dating or anything, but like, I don't know. Maybe we should just call. I'll just save it. Just call him out. Tayo? Really? You weren't supposed to see that. Let's go, Tayo. Shio smirked as she gripped Tayo's to push him inside. You felt sick to your stomach. Not wanting to be in the complex anymore, you walked outside in the rain. The rain felt fitting at a time like this. First the bad news this morning, now this. It's not like we're actually dating. I shouldn't be so upset about this. Besides, your head fell to your knees. You didn't know how long you were outside. You couldn't feel any water droplets on you anymore. Hey. You looked up to see Tayo. You'll catch a cold out here. You pull your head back into your knees. I don't want to talk to you right now. Come on, Numi, don't be like that. Let's talk about this. What is there to even talk about? It's not like we're in a relationship. Tayo looked at you with pleading eyes, trying to find the right words to make you hear him out. I didn't do anything with her. Please, I promise there was a reason I had her here. Whatever, Tayo, I just don't want to hear it. Please, Mimi, I really like you. I don't want everything to be ruined just because of a misunderstanding. You stayed silent as Tayo begged you to come inside. You were too tired and upset to deal with them. Please, Mimi, I can show you if you like. Oh god, this guy's psychotic. See the bad feeling that you felt at the beginning when you first met him? It was right. Tayo's expression became twisted and his breath started to quicken. Please, come inside and talk with me. I don't think I could live with myself if I let you go like this. Tayo grabbed your arm lightly. Okay, you better have a good explanation. Tayo nodded as he led you through his room. Just wait here. I need to go grab something, then I'll show you. You sighed and sat down on his couch. You were wet and cold. Ugh, I must look like a wreck right now. Maybe Tayo has some towels in his bathroom I can use? You got up to search for the bathroom. Oh god. You searched around Tayo's place. There were so many rooms, each conveniently labeled with a small sticky note. Who the hell labels the doors? Never really explored around before. His apartment was definitely bigger and had way more rooms than yours. Huff? You stopped in your tracks. Muffled wheezing breaths caught your ears. Tayo? You followed the sound. It was so faint. You ended up at the door where the sound was the loudest. The door was unlabeled, and had 6 locks, which were all unlocked. Your pulse quickened. Tayo, are you there? You opened the door. As soon as you stepped in, you started to shiver. God, it's cold as a freezer in here. You could see something in the darkness. A person? Tayo? You looked around for a light switch. Instead, you found a dimmer. You slowly brightened the light. Oh, God. I knew it. No! This one's a serial killer. You rubbed your eyes. Oh, my God. Your stomach twisted. Shio was wheezing, propped up on the floor, slowly bleeding out. You see her veins and the meat from her arms and legs pulsating, bringing out more copper-smelling blood. You can feel hot acid burning your throat as you continue the urge to throw up of the dying Shio. Her limbs were carefully packed up in boxes labeled to different addresses. The heck? You couldn't move, your body wouldn't allow you to. You were in a horrified trance. Please. The words from Shio broke you out from your trance. You covered your mouth ready to scream. Be quiet, he'll hear you. Her voice was gurgly as she tried to speak without choking on her own blood. Oh, God. He's going to do this to you, too. You need to run. You took a shaky step back as you pulled out your phone to call 911. Oh, God, he's already there. Shio looked over your head. See? Told you I had a reason. Your heart stopped as you heard Tayo behind you. Before you could react, your head coiled with the side of the wall knocking you out. Sleep well, Minri. Your head felt fuzzy and your body felt like it was floating on a cloud. You rode off the euphoric feeling, not noticing anything off. You couldn't move at all due to the loss of focus. You took deep breaths trying to regain consciousness, your euphoria slowly disbanding, leaving your body feeling numb and heavy. Oh, you're awake. Tayo sat on the ground in front of you, his eyes never straying away from where you were. It took me a while, but you're all stitched up now. I forgot how long amputation takes when you're trying to keep the person who you're doing it to alive. You could barely register Tayo's words, your head was still so fuzzy. Amputation? You looked down, your legs were covered with 2 heavy casts that enveloped your whole thigh, and your arms are bandaged up with an IV tube running through your left. But everything below your knees and elbows were gone, leaving you with only your thighs and forearm. You couldn't hyperventilate or even scream. Whatever was running through that tube was keeping you nice and calm. Oh, I don't know how to say that, are pretty amazing, huh? Look how relaxed you are. You looked over at Tayo. I know this isn't ideal, but I can take care of you like this, I swear. He has those tattoos around I'm assuming they're tattoos around his, arms, just like Lee did. He had, black ones, so. Are they all in some sort of, weird cult? You just have to trust me. You hear your heartbeat quicken just a little as you slip back into unconsciousness. Bad end. Well, oh shoot, got the bad end.